Donny Schatz is let go by Tony Stewart Racing in a bombshell move that turned sprint car racing upside down on Tuesday. Opinions are all over the place on this one, including some people who think that Schatz got screwed. We discuss it on today's edition of the Sprint Car Unlimited 90 at 9. I got a few texts around lunchtime that something was brewing at Tony Stewart Racing. So I made a couple of calls and found out that Donny Schatz was indeed let go after 17 and a half years behind the wheel. Sure enough, 45 minutes later, TSR released that they were going to go in a different direction and bringing in Kerry Madsen to finish the season. There are a lot of directions to go with this, but I wanted to address the idea that Schatz was screwed over by this move. I have a different perspective, and it centers around how much sprint car racing has changed over the years. Silly season and moves like this used to be reserved for World Finals. Oh, things would leak out a month and a half earlier, but they'd come to fruition in Charlotte. Now, there are still changes taking place in September, but the ball really gets rolling in July and August, so both parties, drivers and teams, have a chance to get something in place for the following season. That's what happened here. Stewart admitted to me that performance wasn't good and nothing was working. So rather than both sides beating their heads against the wall, kind of like they've been doing the last 3 years, it made more sense to make a decision now for the benefit of both Schatz and TSR. There were no secret agendas here. Both sides admitted to me there were no ultimatums and no threats. This is a pairing that amassed 234 wins, 9 Knoxville Nationals victories, 5 Kings Royals, 2 National Open triumphs, and 8 World of Outlaws titles. But like any great pairing, it ran its course. This is still a performance-based business, and it wasn't working anymore. No different than Peyton Manning and the Indianapolis Colts or Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions. In my opinion, it was time for change, and the best thing that could have happened for Schatz and TSR to have any measure of success moving forward. That's going to wrap up this edition of the Sprint Car Unlimited 90 at 9, and we'll be back tomorrow. Stay tuned.